Hello, everybody. Welcome to Music Mondays with me, Leela, and the pie. What's up? Yeah, I know. That's me effing around with stuff on my... I know. Hello, everybody. Hello. Woohoo! Everybody, what's new today, Monday? This is our post-Kurtfest Monday. Some of us went crazy doing a festival this weekend, and we're all a little discombobulated. I think we stayed up a lot this weekend. It was very cool. I did a great set of old standard songs, and Gary came up right after me with his sweet metal, and then Jade, and then Empirism. It was so cool. Anyway, woohoo, yeehaw. I'm going to quickly turn on my comments. So, show comments. Whoops, right on top of the pie. Just right on top. Oh, there's her face, her cute little face. Shoving it full of treats. Very nice. All right, and saying hi to my people in the front row. Jim Shannon on sounds. He's out there somewhere. Thomas Christ, Legend of Lynx, Magical Mod, all of those good things. Gary Hubbs is in the front row. Doug Kidder is in the front row. And this is my link tree right over here. And all of these other things you can do just through clicking or showing that QR code, that pretty little QR code. It takes you to the Leelaverse, to the back end. Wait a second, I didn't mean it like that. All right, I'm gonna bring in my hello lurking lounge people. I see you out there. The numbers say that there's lurkers. Perfection. Right on. I'm going to bring in the display of my iPad, and we're going to see what happened this week in iOS. Boom, 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 boom. And we do that at the Beat Community iOS Software Archives. And I need glasses. I bought some new glasses this weekend because my roommate uses them too, so I got some Manny looking ones for him and some girly looking ones for me. So pretty. Right on. So 1 week ago was the 16th. So from here, let's go back to J8. Okay, updates. We saw these 16s last time. Lumbeat updated, Pop Drummer. Tweak Bench has been updated again. Disco DSP is updated again. Audio Kit updated. Super J8 synth, probably with all the things that Jade found out when she was doing her demo. Lumbeat's updated iBassist. Gradient Synth has been updated. I have this one. Then we go to the forwards. Oi, oi. Hey, Ty Man, what's up? To the bottom of the page, we're looking. Clevgrand released Parrot Audio Repeater. We're going to be seeing that one. Jade's going to be showing us that this week. So I'm excited for that. It's an audio repeater. Basically it's probably a non-MIDI type version of something like Kaleidoscope. Disco DSP update, keypad MIDI controller, still have that. Knock has been updated. Knock has been out for a while. It's a pretty cool drum app. Hang on a second. Now that I mention it, I'm gonna double check my dashboard because I believe I may have not set up my stream properly. Let's go look. La la la. I don't think I've gone to set ahead. Nope, and I've got a dumb leaderboard. I hate those things. Does anyone know exactly what Jade is doing today? Let's guess. Maybe Parrot is today. Maybe Dynasynth. Ha. I'm going to look for Dynasynth. Yes, I'm correct. So after this, we're going to go see a Rob Jackson app, Dynasynth. The blizzard is up. Oh, you're stuck in the blizzard time, man. So everybody, how's your weather? Are you guys all okay? I know people I've talked to this morning already that are getting crap tons of snow and one of their heater things didn't go on. They said they've got heat, so not going to worry too much. Dynasynth. It's a synth for dinosaurs. Like me. Okay, plugins that Knock have updated Knock. Knock costs $30, but it's like it's a punchy drum thing. It punches, it saturates, it gives air, clip. Drums that knock. Right? Polaris. Oh, I've got Polaris. Hey, Jamie Lynn, what's up, lady? Hey, Rachel. Rachel Loha. And Hugh Caldwell. Meow, meow, meow. Right, Polaris. I'm going to show you Polaris one day. It's a little groove box. It's just been updated. Let's see what they've done. Since I have this one. You can share between standalone and AV3. Looks like it's just some simple, what do you call it? Something. Oi, new rack by 4 Pockets is on offer. New rack is cool. It's $7.99, usually $12.99. It's basically a rack-mounted system full of all kinds of effects, modulation effects, time effects, spectral effects, dynamic effects, filter effects, MIDI effects, generator modules, and automation. Quite insane. Synth 1J6 has been updated. That's the free one, you guys. Hey, Boomer Bass Meme, what's cooking? All right, now, so if you need, I got J8 synth, by the way. All right, here's what's on sale until Wednesday. Is Evolver is $7.99 from $14. Drum Surgeon $5.99 from $9.99. MIDI Layers $5.99 from $9.99. Rings Effects, which I really like that app actually, is $7.99 from $14.99. So woohoo! Let's see. Not much more. EG Nodes has been reduced. EG Nodes has a few things in it that actually make it a pretty incredible app. If you haven't used it, it's only $15. It's usually $20. But you can actually play external instruments. You can play audio units. You can play MIDI hardware. There's some really cool generative things in there. You can do simple apps. Hey, Lewis. Hope you're doing well. Stage Tracks 4 has been updated again. They keep updating that sucker. I guess that's good. VA Poly Bass has been released, and it is $5.99. Maybe Jade will do this. I don't know. We'll see. Minus 24 dB per octave transistor ladder low pass filter. So this is a bass, a boomy bass. Sounds yum yum. VS, Visual Synthesizer 2. I think I have this one too. So, or no, I don't have this. I only have the VS1. Wow, $40 is the intro price. Turn your music into stunning visuals. Well, I'm gonna stick with the Chem OK app. Probably this one is more powerful, but you know, I have different ways of doing these things. Hey CQ, what's up, Chris? Discovery Synth has been updated. It's not cheap. It's $100 on desktop and $20 on iPad OS. Almost ready to go do music now. Dynasynth, this is what we're going to go watch at Jade's tonight. It is a simple, it's based on sine wave oscillators. It uses its own output to modulate the parameters. So it's got like envelope mods, and it's going to sound really cool because it's a Rob Jackson app, and he always does amazing things for like practically no money at all. Cubasis 3 has been updated. What have they done to Cubasis 3? They've added Android support, stability, performance, editing and workflow stuff, little fixed drag and drop. Just looks like mixdown of manually time-stretched audio events now works as expected. I guess it wasn't working. Kubrick, how are you feeling, my friend? All right, looks like it's just a bunch of little dribs and drabs. Node Audio price drop Tone Stack. It's soon coming to iOS. So Tone Stack, if you guys want to know all about Tone Stack, it's going to come and be an AUV3. $59. AUV3 testing has just begun. You can join the public beta, guys. Do you want to join the iOS iPad beta? Tone Bank, let's go. There we go. Ha! Go over to the Beat community to start feeling it. Right on. Audio Thing update and price drop Springs. Let's see what that does. Set for Mac. It's basically a vintage spring reverbs. They look sweet. There's iOS. There's desktop. Yeah, keep our eye out for Tone Stack. Sounds fun. All right. Now we're going to head on over to App Store. See what I got this week. And then we're off to work. Look, I got the YouTube Create app. I got Flip Shop Grocery Deals. I got MIDI Scope. And I got Super J8 Synth, which I won from Jade's Patreon, which is the best deal on the internet. The best on the internet. So I think, why don't we open up a project and do some, let's see, we're going to go in and we're going to find out what has happened. All right. Things I've done this week. I think I put in some, right, I want to find one that would be really nice. Ooh, here we go. Let's open this up. Oh, well, it crashed again. I love when Logic crashes. Thank you. Crash, crash, crash. Crash, crash. We're going to try it. There. Oh, like we almost got it. This is with the brand new update. Has it decided that I'm not allowed to use it now because I paid for it? Nope. It lets me have this. But I don't need it for that. Let's go. Let's grab delay and play. Let's listen. Ooh, let's go. I think maybe right here. Well, let's go to 9. And why don't we add some of this modulated pad stuff here. Let's go session player. And I'm going to switch it to keyboard player. We've got this modulated pad, simple pad, rhythmic chords. Let's go modulated pad. And let's create a region. Ooh, there we go. And then instead of, first let's solo that. Yeah, that's cool. That sounds cool. But I want to add now. Actually, let's go back in here. I'd like to have my complexity. I'd like to bring it down just a bit. The envelope complexity, and bring it up just a smidge. There's all kinds of stuff. Note strength, swing, note start, stacked voicing. Let's get my velocity down just a smidge. Let's give it a tiny bit of strum. Let's put a little bit of release, decay. And then we'll mess up. Just mess the just mess it around a little bit. Turn up some modulation. Now we're gonna I'm going to add. So check this out. This is so fun. I've got my thing, right? We're gonna put this pad right here. Now it says, look at this. If you just tap out, you're in the editor and you tap outside where the region is, look, it'll say create region. What? How did I do that so easy? Let's pull your complexity down a smidge. And let's add, so I think 16 things like, let's go back here. We're going to open it up. And we're going to find a sound. We're going to listen to it in context, and then we're going to listen to it separately and see if we can find a J8 synth sound. That's kind of wild. those are not really in the right place. This one I think is better here. And this one is better like here maybe. Let's see if that's... Yeah, it is. It's way better right there. Let's replace this J8. Oops. Ha! What? Well, that's a little chunky monkey. Let's take a look at that. So we've got Galaxy Pad going on here. Look, it's voice 8 Beast. I may have to play around with the notes and stuff. But, like this sound. So this sound is just... We can play around with the sound. JP8. There we go. Here's all of our little things. Let's kind of play it. That's really crunchy. I turn that down just a little bit. Yeah, it's massive. I just want to, let's see what I want to do to it. Like maybe take the envelope and bring the release down a little bit. Tiny bit of decay. Now let's listen. Ooh, that sounds sweet. Hey. That's enough, cutie. Pretty sure you got enough treats. She's like, what? I mean, you can, come in, make some whole synth sounds and stuff like that. We should find the spots. I actually don't hate that sound. Let's undo this. Right. So now look at, here's this Midify Grenadier thing. So I'm going to actually move these so that they go over small parts of this pad. There we go. Doop, doop, doop. All right, now we're going to try it here. Yeah, look at, you can see the little modulations and stuff in it. Let's go in here. Beep. Do, 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 do. Let's take our complexity down a little bit more. Woo, woo. Yeah, that looks like it's opened up a little bit. Let's find the spot. There we go. I'm gonna slide that just right in there. Boom. Much shorter little bit now. Let's see if that sounds better. Whoa. Regenerate. Yeah. I hate that. Follows chords. Main. No, let's start it late, actually. There we go. That might work. Yeah, it's that second one that doesn't sound good. It's that, I don't like that. I want it more like, I want it at... Yep, might have to export this into... Or I might just want to play it myself. So let's blank that out. Let's mute this. Let's try something of our own. Let's add a MIDI. Yeah, there we go. We'll find our own J8 synth. There we go. let's we'll activate the scale. Well, so I don't mess up. It's D major. All right, now we're going to close this and we're going to get in. We're going to try to mess with this sound. Let's get this sound rolling. Category. So we want something, we want a pad. Or, I don't know, let's see, what's this? That's pretty cool. So you can take that and... Let's find these envelopes. Ooh, the sustain is nice. Let's take this one down just a little bit. That might actually sound really good with this. Let's give it just a cook of LFO. That sounds wicked. So now you'll just come back in. And you can literally just be like, let's see if we can find some stuff to play. That sounds wicked. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that A again. That is actually, that sound is killer. Like that E again. Chomp. That's the highest note so far. Go fast. It's probably where we want to put some. Nice! Right there, it just jumps in. Hey, heathen granny. Ooh, right end on that C sharp. Whoop. Oops, no, not that note. It's not terrible, but it's not the best either. Let's see. So come in here. You can turn this off. You can turn this back on. Let's find the end, the end, the end. This last note. There we go. Delete. Ha! So now I would put on, so if you just use this, I bet you can pencil draw it in. That C sharp was really cool. Where's the C sharp? Maybe that right there. All right, let's go back and listen to that. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. It's just a simple little part. And you know what? Since I have had some issues, let's take this and let's bounce that. Let's bounce it in place. That way I could change out my instrument and just make a new part, right? Yay, look at this. All right, so this, I actually want these to go up with, I'd like to have this, I want it to be blue. So we're going to come in, we're going to change the name color icon. So we're going to set this color to blue. I think that might be it right there. And then when you hit it, you say name and color. Watch this. Color regions by tracks. Boom. All right, see? So now we'll just move that up. There we go. Now this is sitting next to Grenadier. So what we're going to do, this is, we'll also want to name this. So we're going to tap in here, back to name, rename. We're going to call this one J8. J8 notes. So this is notes, it's not chords, it's just notes. Whoa, cubes! Woohoo! The fever has gotten to your brain. I know. Man, I'm digging how that sounded. So then again, so if you wanted something, oh, right. Then you can actually, I could save this MIDI. I could actually solo this if I wanted to save all my MIDI that I made. We come up here and it's called delay and play, right? So we're going to export MIDI. Export selection as MIDI file. I'm going to export it. Here we go. It's already ready. I'm going to put it in audio share. Look at that. There's my delay and play MIDI. And then I move all my MIDI into a file called MIDI. There it is. So now all of my MIDIs that I make, I've moved it. Now, if I want to recreate this or I wanted to pop it in to a different project, whatever, I can do that. How cool. So I think this one is definitely, let's, I'm going to give it, here, what the next thing to do when you're starting to work, I think now, is to go into our stereo out. I've got Bark Filter and Mastering Assistant, so I'm going to come into my Mastering Assistant, and I am going to reanalyze. Here it is, right here, the little dot. Because I've added things, so I want to reanalyze my mastering. Very cool. Oh my gosh, time just flies. It's already 12:40 here. Yay! I'm having so much fun. I love working on music and talking to y'all about it. Creating mastering chain. Whoa, that's some interesting looking mastering. But we're going to... So I keep doing this. This is just something when I'm constantly working on. I always export my projects simply to look at the waveforms. Sometimes just looking at the waveforms will give you a really good idea of how balanced your track is. Because you can keep listening and listening to something, and you know how you hear that one little thing, that niggling thing that nobody else hears. That's why sometimes it's good to just be like, of course, if you can't see, we do have some people in our community that have a, oh no, oh look what I've done. You guys, look what I've done. I still have it soloed. Ha! Let's go back. Uncompressed, full length, export. Let's hit it. Doing it again. Doing it again. Here we are, all ready. Hop that into audio share. Wow, look at that. That is a nice looking wave file right there. Check that baby out. Those modulated pads just weren't for me. Not gonna listen to the whole thing again, but yeah. That's sounding nice. I'm gonna add that to my work in progress. So we're gonna move that. So there's my work in progress. Move item here. Let's head over to work in progress and make sure we haven't got two of those. There it is. Delay and play. Let's trash delay and play. Bye-bye. Now we've got new delay and play. We've got all these. This is the one that wouldn't open. Wow, that sounds cool. Wow, that's cool. I like that. So, see this electronic design? Let's find out if we've got anything yet for electronic design. No, we don't. Let's make something. Let's make a new project. So, let's go back and check here. This is 166 G minor. So we're going to go back over there. We're going to create one that's 166 in Z minor. G as in George. Yes, you're writing lyrics for a song about Psycho. You should make that song, Cubes. Go for it. All right, so I always hop this up. So it's 166 is actually, so I think that's kind of 166. And then G minor is B flat major, right? So I'm going to leave it there. Then we're going to open up our little files. And like go into work in progress. Pull in electronic design. There we go. So now we've got this. And usually the first thing I do with one of these, it's a little bit annoying, but I stem split it. Hey Jade Star, what's up? Your chats aren't coming through? That sucks. Grr, what is wrong with YouTube this week? It's making everybody crazy. Shit. That sucks, Jade. Nice to see you. Anyway, in about 13 minutes, Jade's gonna start. She's gonna give us some Dynasynth by Rob Jackson. Very excited. Something's wrong with YouTube? Not again! Lassie! Timmy's in the well again! Timmy's in the well! Now this is my new little fun thing. With the awesome chord guessing. All I have to do, okay, almost done. Yay! Feedback. So the bass, drums, guitar, other. Let's take the bass. Let's put the bass chords in. So we're going to tap that. I just tapped it. And we're going to go chords. Apply region chords to chord track. There we go. Now we're going to have a chord track. Analyzing chords. Hoi, 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 hoi. That way it'll be a little easier to make sure we've got the right chords in here when we start working on the song. It's easy, so you notice like with J8, you can absolutely you can take one of the stock sounds and you can just take a few little knobs and twist them and turn them and fiddle them and move the sliders. And you've got like your own fresh sound that's just a little bit different and will fit in your song. How cool is that? There we go. Analyzing chords. Whoop, there we go. Look, there's chords everywhere. Now, if I wanted to add like more bass, like a sub bass, I could add a sub bass all in here. See? E flat, A flat, G minor, A flat, G minor, E flat, G minor. It's really, it's pretty sweet. Let's see, 10 minutes left. Let's, maybe we can throw in, oh, first off, I'm going to remove, there's no guitar. So I'm going to delete that. There's no piano, so I'm going to delete that. There's no vocals, so I'm going to delete that. Now you could just come in and make one of those right here at 17. Just add a session player. You know, get a keyboard player. Maybe instead of this modulated pad, we can do broken chords. And it'll put in some chords. So now we'll let go. This is probably not the... It's gonna be piano, it's gonna be funny. That sounds cool! Oh my god, that actually sounds amazing, you guys! It sounds cool with piano! Holy heck, I would not have known that if I wasn't just screwing around here. So I think I'm going to pop it. I think what I'm going to end up doing is hopping in and making some broken chords in here in the places where there's less. See how there's a big hole? There's another big one right over here. Like at 137. I could be like right here. Create session player region. Pop that. Whoops. Pop it back here. Let's see how it sounds right there. That is why you experiment, Thomas. That's exactly why you experiment. Sounds awesome with piano. Maybe a little guitar. Maybe if Doug's out there, he can add some guitar to this. I don't know. That's not where that goes. So I can get in here. So this first, that first one sounds really, the piano sounds good. But in this second one, I can take something like, I could put Transit in there maybe, and kind of mush it and smosh it, and make it a little crunchy. Or a filter maybe. A filter might sound good on this one. It's just something like the piano's crisp at the beginning, and maybe as I make it through the song, the piano can start getting all modulated and smashed and funky. That might be cool to give it, like, to take some of the same notes and kind of smoosh them down. Let's see how it sounds. We'll just add an audio effect at the end. Obviously, we're going to have to move this because, you know, quantum filter is one of the fun ones. Quantum filter. Now we'll listen to that. Oh my god, that's actually so cool. This bright destroying turf filter. Oh my god, it's so fun to experiment. Anyway, let's say goodbye to you with my facey face. We're gonna name this, what's this thing called? Trippy Bright. Electric Design is the name of it. All right. Let's I think it is going to be a good song. Right on. I'm going to say goodbye. Where's my face? Where's my face? Right on, everybody. That was awfully fun. Thank you for sitting with me and chilling out and helping me get ideas and all kinds of fun stuff. Next up, we're going to go over to Jade's with Dynasynth by Rob Jackson. Rob Jackson's apps are the coolest. We never have to worry about spending too much money or having too much DSP used up when we've got Rob around. So big love, everybody, and all the peace that you can carry out into your day. You'll be seeing me later on the Pulse. Do you know that? Shh. After Pete. All right. See ya.